Welcome to the Strokecast. A Generation X stroke survivor explores rehab, recovery, the frontiers of neuroscience, and how to peel a banana with one hand.
Hello, this is Bill Monroe, and welcome to Strokecast Bonus. In honor of World Stroke Day on October 29th, 2018, the American Heart Association asked me to speak with the Washington News Service to share my story and talk a little bit about the podcast and how folks can spot a stroke and hopefully avoid one. This is a story to be available in Washington state radio stations, well, across the state. Short little chat, so I hope you enjoy it. Have a great day.
It's World Stroke Day, and one Washington state survivor is talking about life after a stroke and what people can do to prevent its worst effects. Stroke is the leading cause of long-term disability in the Evergreen State and the number 6 cause of death. Bill Monroe suffered a stroke at age 46 last year and is still working to restore movement on the left side of his body. After his stroke, Monroe noticed there weren't many resources for stroke survivors under 60, so he started a podcast. On Strokecast, medical professionals, caregivers, and survivors share their stories.
Recovery is possible, and you can do a lot of things with rehab and get better. And most importantly, recognize the signs of stroke when they're happening, because time is so critical. The faster you can get to the hospital, the better your outcome will be.
Monroe says it's critical to remember the acronym FAST, used to recognize the most common warning signs of stroke. F stands for face drooping, A for arm weakness, S for speech difficulty, and T for time to call 911 if a person is showing any of these symptoms. For people who have suffered a stroke, Monroe says it's important to stay positive and recognize there is work involved in returning the function they've lost.
Your life after a stroke is not over. It's just different. And it opens up some new and different doors and new ways of thinking about things and understanding what's happening with your brain and your body and what you can do.
Monroe notes there are a number of ways to reduce the risk of stroke, including not smoking and managing your blood pressure and conditions like diabetes. In addition to his podcast, Monroe heads the Young Adult Stroke Survivor Support Group for people in the Seattle area. For Public News Service, I'm Eric Tegedoff.
That was a lot of fun. Thanks for listening, and as always, don't get best, get better.
The Strokecast, Bill Monroe, and Bill's guests provide general information and entertainment, not medical advice. Please do not make any changes to your treatment plan or the execution of your treatment plan without first consulting your personal doctor or medical team. The Strokecast is a proud production of the Currently Speaking Podcast Network.